to share her story for you. I hope it inspires you as well. I like her a lot. She's very committed. And despite a lot of challenges, she keeps on going with her goals. So I'm really glad to give her this opportunity for just a short time to tell you her story. So let's welcome to the stage for that, the one and only Michelle Watson. Give her a big hand, please.
Thank you, Amsterdam. Now, raise your hand if you have ever been on a night out. I'm looking to see if there's anybody lying in the audience. And raise your hand again if that night out somehow turned into the morning after. Possibly experiencing a bit of a headache. And in fact say, oi, oi. They're the winners. Well, come with me to the year 2005 on a warm night. I'm in that very same position. Only my headache is not from drinking. Here I am, standing in my small magnolia painted bathroom. To my left is the toilet. To my right is the bath. And immediately in front of me is a toilet just below what I've always thought to be too big of a window for a bathroom. I'm standing here with my back pressing firmly against my white door. The distinct smell of bleach playing havoc on my nostrils. I always like to clean with bleach. It's just a pity I can't use some of that bleach to wipe the muck out of my life right now. Is that him? Can you hear him? I know he's out there. I know he's just waiting for me to just unlock this door and step outside. Why? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep putting myself back in this very position? My friend Nikki, she told me, even tonight, she said, Michelle, how long are you going to continue to do this? How long are you going to continue to make him, allow you to be his beating post? How long are you going to give him control of your life? You refuse to tell your family. You refuse to get help. And all you do is write away in your journal as if you can write away what's happening in your life. She doesn't get it. She just does not get it. I don't want to be a divorcee in my 20s. The shame of telling somebody, or anybody, telling my family even, what he's been putting me through for the past 5 years. How does one open their mouth and tell their family that somebody's using them as a beating post? He's not going to change, is he? How can the eyes that once looked at you with such love and compassion now stare back at you with so much hate? How can the hand that once touched you and just made you shiver in excitement now just fill you with so much fear? How can the words that once made you come alive now make you feel so dead inside, like as if you're the scum of the earth? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, right? Character with the split personality. but I can't do this anymore. I just wanted one night with my friends. That's all I wanted. I didn't ask for too much. But something's got to change. If not for me, at least for the children. Oh my God. I'm going to have to go out there no matter what happens, because I can't allow him to take the children. I don't care what he does to me, but my children, no, he's not going to take them. Have you ever had to make a decision in your life? A decision that turned out to be a very big decision? Well, you see, for me that night, I didn't just decide to step out of the bathroom, but I decided to step out of that marriage. I would love to tell you that it was all fun and games, but you would have seen me and my children moving from one family's house to a friend's house to another. It's a bit like that board game, Snake and Ladders. Maybe you've possibly played it. You know, when you shake the dice and you get the big numbers and you're filled with excitement because you're ahead of everyone. You even climb up the ladder, only to realize that you've landed on the mouth of a snake. And you come trickling down to the end of that tail, to the very beginning. Because here you are with me 6 months later, entering into yet another small room. There's a desk and chair on the left. And just below the window that is almost as big as the one in my bathroom is a brown leather sofa. Beautiful plant sitting just right in the corner. And despite the fact that there's so much light streaming in this room, I seem to be surrounded by darkness. The walls painted brightly white. Where's this darkness coming from? But there he is, tall, dark, and handsome. Could be a basketball player. Only if it isn't for that glasses that is perched on the edge of his nose that makes him look a bit like a geek. Ah, Mrs. Clark, do come in. Take a seat. Is it okay for me to call you Michelle, by the way? Yes, but I'd prefer to stand if that's okay. So, Mrs. Clark, my name is Dr. Nicholas. And from your notes, I can see here that you have gone through a very traumatic experience. Do you mind telling me a bit more about what is actually going on? Well, you see, they think I'm mad. Sometimes I think I'm mad too, but I know I'm not mad. I know he's playing games with me, and I know he's following me everywhere I go. Yeah, my ex-husband, I know he's following me. I go to the shop, and he's there. I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock, and he's standing over me. And I know that I'm not dreaming, because when I am ready to leave the house, the door's locked from the outside. I know I'm not mad because I go to my friend's house and I am ready to go home, and all my tires are slashed. I've gone to work, I've come home, and all my clothes have gone from the wardrobe. They're saying I'm mad. I'm not mad. He's playing games with me, and it's driving me mad because I'm scared to eat, I'm scared to sleep, I'm scared to leave the house. Nobody can seem to help me. Why am I going through this? I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I being punished? I can't even pay my bills. I've just lost my job, and I'm about to lose my house. Police can't help me. All they say is, Mrs. Clark, I'm afraid that there's not much we can do, because you see his fingerprints are already all over the house. She's afraid. I'm the one that is afraid. I'm the one that is afraid to get up in the morning. I'm the one that is afraid to leave my house. I'm the one that is afraid to face another day. So, Michelle, is that the reason why you attempted to take your life? I know it was wrong, but I just want the pain to stop. How do you make the pain stop? My children, how could I do this to my children? Santana, she's so beautiful. She's only 4 years old. Who would have gone to her prom or be there for her with her girly talks? My son, Antonio, he's only 2. He has special needs. Who would be there for him? But I just wanted it to stop. Michelle, it is okay. As I always say to my clients, no one can answer a phone call that was not made. You've made that call today and now you're here. We can help you if you allow us to. The only way that you can be there for your children is by firstly taking care of yourself. It is not too late for you to turn a new leaf, for you to write a new chapter for you and your family. But only you can do it. Turn a new leaf. Write a new chapter. Is that really possible for me? You see, for so long I was allowing someone else to write in my book, tell me who I was, who I wasn't, what I could do, what I couldn't, how to live, and nearly how to breathe. But at that moment, I realized that I couldn't change what's already happened, but I do have the ability, and I am still alive, to be able to change what is to come. And so with that, you would have seen me stepping into my power. Because I now went on a spiritual journey of finding out who Michelle truly was. I entered the personal development world and I started to read books and listen to great speakers. So I started to read books like Who Moved My Cheese, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I started to listen to all these great speakers, Lisa Nichols, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. And I realized that there was so much more to me than what I believed. But I didn't just want to stop there, because I wanted to do what they were able to do to help me get to where I am. And so I decided that I wanted to go and learn about how to be a coach. And I got my certificate in master coach training. I also then went on to study NLP, but there was something missing because I wanted people to hear my story. So I thought, why not write a book? But you know, in life, when you're decided to do something great, something to make a change, even whilst you had planned even to come to this event, you have the naysayers, right? The people that are telling you that it's not possible. So Michelle, I heard that you are planning to write a book. So what is it that you have to put in that book? Michelle, you write a book? You've experienced domestic abuse, attempted suicide, parent a child with special needs. What do you have to tell anybody about writing a book? So you think you're J.K. Rowling now, huh? But you know what? I decided that I wasn't going to let that bother me. Because for once in my life, I needed to do something for me. And so I wrote my first book, Overcome and Rise Above: How to Turn the Downside of Your Challenges into the Upside of Renewing Your Life. And it became a bestseller, by the way. But the story didn't end there. Because now I've written this book, I was going to parents' meeting and workshops and inspiring others, like some of you in this room already do. But guess what? My pocket wasn't really feeling inspired, because I was going around inspiring everybody, but nothing was coming back from it. I had this book, but I had no idea what to do with it. And so I did what everybody did. I went to seminars after seminars, and the speakers, the gurus, they were telling me, yes, you can do it. Heard that before, right? And I would go back home and I'm thinking, okay, great, I'm pumped up. But what is it? So they've told me, yes, I can do it, but I didn't know what it was. And so just like you, as you're sitting in this seminar, I attended a seminar at the Tissot Hotel in London, Heathrow. And the room's quite similar to this, because right in the front on the stage we had a projector to your left and one to the right. There was motivational videos playing. There was powerful sounds coming from the speakers. And the whiff of change was floating through the air. Everyone is excited. And there he is on stage, neatly dressed, in his gray trousers, white shirt neatly tucked in, and his gray jacket. And he was saying something about how you can use your story, you can use the content, use what it is that you've already learned, and turn it into a product or a service. Sounds good, but is that possible? I wonder if this little man really has the answer to my big problems. By the way, this little man was Andy Harrington. I don't know if you've heard about him or if you've actually met him, but if you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But as he was there on stage and he was bringing up all of these people and the stories that they were sharing, and I'm thinking, oh my God, that could actually be me. But how can I do it? And then he says, in life, you can either be the problem or you can be the solution. Because here's the thing. Why are you playing small when your story is big? Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Wow. Why fit in when I was born to stand out? Why do I have to do what everybody else is doing? You see, the problem for me at that time was that I had a book, but I didn't know how to use it. I had all these abilities, but I didn't know how to package it. So why not bridge that gap? Why not create something for authors that will help them to get over the problem that I was experiencing and offer that as a service? And so today, I'm no longer that woman that was hiding in the bathroom. I am now author Michelle Watson, a best-selling author, a business book creation mentor and publisher. I have now since written 3 books, one which is an anthology with Les Brown. I've spoken in various different places, such as Bali. And I have won multiple awards. Ace Mentor of the Year, Best Opening to a Presentation, Performance Coach. I've even received a letter of commendation from Her Majesty the Queen. Because there's something that I realized on this journey. 3 crucial things. One being, you do not have to be great in life in order to start, but you do need to take a step in order to recognize your greatness. 2, success does not define you. You define success. And 3, you cannot go back and rip out the pages of yesterday. The boyfriend that did you wrong. The partner that cheated you out of your money. But what you do have the ability to do is to decide what is going to be written in the next chapter of your book called life. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, to Michelle Watson. Give her a hand. Michelle Watson, give her a massive round of applause.
Thank you.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I have to now follow that.
Thank you.